Hey guys, Andy and Spoken Demon. My mate, Karen Kendricks. Now, Karen today is going to do two extracts from this book. Now, everyone's very clever. They will track me down on TikTok as well, because there will be a third part exclusive as well, but we will come on to that on TikTok. Over to you, Karen. Give us the first bit.
This is a story of my death and of what happened next. They don't understand what's happening at first. They arrive confused, frightened, and entirely naked. They have no memory of what their life was like before. I'm the only one who does, and I have no idea why. I like to help them if I can. It can help just to see another human. I show them where the things are. I try not to hang around once they've calmed down. I've never been much of a social person, even before. It never gets fully light here. I used to love that time back home when the street lamps were flickering on and the sky was becoming a deep indigo. It felt like a twisted joke when I arrived here, a messed up version of heaven where the stuff you love becomes, well, hellish. I know I'm dead because I remember dying. I took an overdose when I found out I was pregnant, an overreaction in hindsight. It was a proper overdose designed to kill. I did my research. I became sick and sleepy, and at the very last moment, repentant and cowardly. Oh God, no, what did I do? Too late. Here I am. The first few days in this place were predictably nightmarish. I woke up stark naked in the middle of the night. I remember screaming with cold and fear. I'd never felt cold like this when I'd been alive. It felt as if my blood was freezing on the inside. I curled into a ball and wished to die all over again. Except this time, I didn't. I remained miserably alive in hell.
Great stuff. No, great choice for the first bit of that, Karen, there. Now, people wondering, obviously, with this, it's a very, I think you've done something quite specific here with this. You set the scene by stating, haven't you, really, that the main character is dead as soon as you come in it. And it's like,
Yeah,
I think it's not, there's no expectations, is there? Like he's saying, oh, yeah, I'm dead. This is what happens next. And was
yeah.
that always a
She,
conscious decision to do that way from the beginning?
yeah, yeah. It started off just with the concept of her being dead and in this kind of wasteland, and that's where she is. It's kind of there's 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 never going to be a hope of her not being dead. That's the situation. It's kind of here I am. This is what I'm dealing with. The story is going to be about something that happens after that. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. And it's really well thought out there indeed. So, right. Okie dokie. Now we're going, as they say sometimes, don't you? And now for something completely different. Right, back to you. I know you're going to read that extract now from the boys' perspective or point of view. Over to you.
yeah, the pavement is hard underneath my cheek, and stones pierce my skin like tiny teeth. I lie still, pained, queasy, hoping that my lack of movement will convince them that I'm unconscious or dead. Then pain explodes in my stomach once again as one of them directs a booted kick my way. I'm laughing. It all seems so pointless. And suddenly it's so funny. My laughter is irritating the guys kicking the shit out of me, which is even funnier. And that's when I see her. She looks like a ghost. Maybe she is one. She's tall, strong, cropped black hair. She's got this angry look about her, like I said something to annoy her. A siren sounds somewhere nearby, and the boys run away, shouting abuse at me as they go. I lie still. Hey, are you all right? A random passerby. Where were you 5 minutes ago? And do I look all right, idiot? Listen, I'm going to ring for an ambulance. You stay there. Like I'm going to be moving anytime soon. I lie still and look at the sky. It's a beautiful night, even when you've taken a beating. My eyes lose their focus a little, and there she is again, graceful, furious, terrifyingly beautiful. She's staring at me. Hey, who are you? I croak. The idiot assumes I'm speaking to him. I'm Jake, just stay still, they're on the way. The girl frowns at me as though she's confused, and then she disappears. Another spectre conjured up by my malfunctioning brain. I groan with pain and frustration. Can you hear me? Can you tell me your name? A light is being shone into my eyes. I must have zoned out there for a bit. Now I'm on a stretcher. I managed to say something that even to me sounds like moo. The paramedics keep talking to me as I get bundled into the back of an ambulance. Judging by their faces, I must look pretty bad. I want them to leave me alone. I feel tired and cold. Pain in my head's growing and my eyes lose their focus. I need to sleep. I'm not there anymore. I'm in an empty field. The sky is no longer completely dark, and I'm naked. Oh, right. Reality hits me like a claw hammer. I'm dead. That was a pretty bad beating they gave me. I'm oddly unafraid. I get to my feet and stretch. All of the pain's gone. The voices have gone too. I feel good. My shit life is over. Let's see what the afterlife has to offer. I'm not even cold, despite my lack of clothing. I find a bundle nearby which solves that particular problem. It's like it's been made for me. There are the clothes, all in my size. There's also food and a couple of nifty-looking hunting knives. I dress and try some of the meat. Not too bad. Then I pick up the pack and start to walk. Doesn't seem to matter which direction I go. I've walked for a while when I see something in the distance. It's too dark to see clearly, but it looks like a person walking towards me. Take one of the knives out of my pack and hide it in my sleeve. Living on the streets for a while makes you kind of paranoid. Yep, definitely a person, and they're heading for me. Takes a few minutes for us to reach each other. Whatever this place is, it's spacious, empty really. He's an old man. He seems unsurprised to see me. Hello, he says. Hi, I reply. What do you say in this situation? Small talk's never been my thing, and this scenario is quite frankly weird. Where am I? This is afterwards, says the man. As in heaven or hell, maybe? Perhaps, says the man. I've been asked to find you. I need to take you to the shrine. Shrine? Like a religious thing. You'll see. And what if I don't want to go with you? The man looks surprised. You can do whatever you want, obviously, but you might find it difficult to survive without the help of my mistress. I look around at the empty landscape. Did your mistress leave me these things? I ask. The man nods. She'll help you, but you'll have to earn her help. I shrug. Makes no difference to me. Let's go.
Fantastic. Oh, wow. That was really, really evocative. That now, I should have given a trigger warning for about the violence in that part, but oh, I'll have to make sure we do it when I actually release the podcast. But yeah, oh, that was brilliant stuff, that Karen. Really, really gripping stuff as well. It was bloody dark as well, but no, dark rules in my mind anyway. So, but yeah, it's. Did you find that when you're writing that segment? Like, was it as how do you explain to him the violence in it? You held a lot back with the violence there, because you could have easily done overboard, couldn't you, with the brutality of it?
Yeah.
And did you find it added more impact by holding a little bit back with stuff like this?
I guess I didn't consciously think about holding the violence back as such. It was, I wrote it the way I wrote it, really. Um, I don't tend to kind of censor in my writing. I just write how I feel the scene should be written, and that's what I did with that. Um, yeah, I don't believe necessarily in self-censorship when it comes to your writing. I just write and then, see what I want to leave in the final cut sort of thing. It is a young adult book though. So I think it's better not to be, that violent. There are a few nasty scenes in it, but I think there has to be a bit of a limit to that because of the age group that it is aimed at.
Yeah, no, I agree. Agree with you completely. What I do is, I think everything sometimes is knowing your levels on it. So yeah, no, well thought out again. Good answer. So okay, guys and girls, yeah, now that's it for Spoken Label today. I want to thank Karen today for this because now, like I said before to you, there's a new segment that's coming up now on Spoken Label, and this will be out before the podcast is actually as well. Where we're going to go to TikTok now. I'm going to get Karen to read out another extract for us. So I will put the TikTok extra link on the bottom of the feed of this podcast. But thank you today, Karen. It's been a pleasure. I've been looking forward to this since you sent the book to me. I think it was Christmas time actually. Been really, really good stuff. Thank you today.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Okay, guys, girls, yeah, that's it today. Now, as Don Callis over at AEW Wrestling says, stay safe and stay over, and we will see you all next time.